Hey, what's up, guys? So, as you know, I haven't posted in a while, and the last one I posted was how to solve a Rubik's Cube. My issue with that video that I posted there was I paused it and I left an entire step out. So, that's not good. What we're going to do is I'm going to scramble these up. Eventually, these will all look like any other solve to you. If you trust me, they'll look like any other solve. Like, I could solve any of these in a matter of seconds. This one obviously takes me the longest because it's got the most pieces. Actually, no. Yeah, it has the most pieces. So it does take the longest, but you know, it's really easy. Before you do that, most of these have the same notation. The notation is how you it's like how you know what to do. So the right side is R. Whenever you hear a letter like R, or left, for example, is L, or actually L, you're going to move that side clockwise. But if you hear prime or inverted, move it counterclockwise. So you got F, which is front, back, which is back, or B, which is back, D, which is down, and C, R, L, F, B, D. That's all of them. Also, you need to know what's called the right trigger and left trigger. Right trigger, you're gonna need to go right clockwise. See, R prime. L trigger is the same thing with the left side. L prime, U prime, L. So first thing you need to do on this cube, actually I'm going to show you this one first because a lot of these steps follow these. So it's really easy once you know how to do it. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to align all of the white corner or side pieces to are surrounding the yellow piece. The reason being is because eventually you're gonna move them down. So it doesn't matter how you do it, eventually you're gonna move them down anyway. So it doesn't matter if you have any corner pieces. We don't care about those right now, just ignore them. What you're gonna do is you're gonna align, see none of this red piece represents the red side. It is nowhere else's side because nothing else moves, or everything else moves except the centerpiece. This is green side, orange side, blue side, yellow side, white side. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna align the blue directly above the blue center, and then go F2. Whenever you hear a notation followed by 2, you can go right or clockwise or counterclockwise. Either way, you're going to the same place. Next, I'm going to, since all of these are aligned, a lot of times you will notice that they're not aligned, just like this. So you go like this, and then you solve that, and then like this would probably be over here, and then you spin it over here. But it's not in this case. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fix all of them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see all of these corners that are missing. That's what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the corner go either on my right hand, the white piece going either on my right hand or left hand. Make sure it's a corner piece and its corner is aligned with the centerpiece of its color. So like this is already aligned, and you're gonna go, depending on which side it is, you're gonna go left or right trigger. obviously this is on the left side, so I'm going to go left trigger. And then obviously this one is also on the left side, so I'm going to go left trigger again. So right now you'll notice that I cannot do that anymore because these two are up top. No problem. Make sure this is aligned with an empty space. By empty, I mean not white. Down here, and then perform, depending on which side it's on, right trigger twice or left trigger twice. Now you'll notice that it's in its perfect spot. And then you're gonna fix that like that, and this is back up here, not a white side, and so I'm gonna do that. And then there we go. The bottom layer is solved. There's 3 layers. The bottom layer is the white side and this bottom row that's spinning. For the next layer, what you're gonna do is you're gonna align this piece with its centerpiece. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna determine which side this piece's side is on. And believe it or not, it doesn't actually want to be over here because it doesn't fit. So it's like asking a 49ers fan to go to a Chiefs fan's house. So you're gonna go over here, and then you're gonna perform the right trigger or left trigger, depending on which side it's on. You're gonna fix white. And then you may have to do this again like I did. So you go over here, perform right trigger, bring it back, perform left trigger, and there it's in its spot. This side is on its side, this side is on its side, there's no problems. You're going to do that for every side. Make sure that none of the sides you do it to have any yellow. So like, I can't do this one because it's got yellow. I can't do this one because it's got yellow. But I can do this one because it doesn't have yellow. Again, it doesn't want to be with its family yet, but now it's fine with its family. Let's do that until this is solved. This side is solved. You'll notice this side is almost solved. The issue, actually never mind. Now that this side is solved, you're gonna start performing some algorithms. The first algorithm is pretty much the easiest. If you have no side pieces or side pieces that form a line with the centerpiece, you're gonna perform this. It does not matter how many corners you have. Let's do this. So if you have 2 side pieces or edge pieces that don't form a line, put them in the 10 and 12 positions on a clock. Like this is 10 and this is 12, and then perform. If you have no sides, just perform this. If you have a line, make the line face towards you, and then do this. F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. Now you will either have to do it again, depending on how many sides you had. If you had no sides, you're going to need to do it again. If you had 3 sides, or if you had a line, you're going to need to do it again. But if you had corners in the 10 and 2 positions on a clock, you will be fine from now. So now you will either have 1 or 2 corner pieces or no corner pieces. If you have 3 corner pieces, that means somebody's rotated your cube, one of the pieces on your cube, and you need to just rotate it back. So if you have 0 or 2 corner pieces, take one of these. By corner pieces, I mean yellow pieces. Take one of these corner pieces and make sure it's on the corner, the left hand side corner, and then perform this algorithm. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. If you had no corner pieces, you will now have 2 corner pieces. Do the exact same, align this corner piece and this corner, and then do it again. If you had 1 corner piece, do that now. Make sure this part is pointing to the bottom left corner. And so we're going to go R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. If this happens again, do it again. Make sure this is on the bottom left hand corner and perform R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Now, one of your sides may be solved, or it doesn't matter if your sides are if any of your sides are solved or not. What you're looking for right now is just to have 2 corresponding corner pieces, which I do here. What you're going to do if you have 2 corresponding corner pieces, you're going to put that side in your left hand. It doesn't matter what's on anything else unless every side has corresponding corner pieces. What we're going to do is perform an algorithm, which you'll notice that half of it is that last algorithm that we just did. So let's do it. It's called L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, and then this part you can either choose to go 2, you can go U2 right here, or R prime, R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. It's easier to just go L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime, because it's easier to remember considering the last half is the exact same as the one we just practiced. Now, most likely one of your sides will be solved. If it is not solved, like if you have no solved sides, then what you're going to do is you're going to just hold on 1 second. So what you're going to do here, if one of your sides is solved but the other are not, is you're going to examine it, and what you care about is what's over here and what's over here. So right now you can obviously tell that that this piece is on the left side of this, so it needs to be moved here. I could just pull it out and cheat, but that's not how we do things here. So this is what we're going to do, is we're going to go F2, U prime, R prime, L prime, F2, L prime, R prime, U prime, F2. If your sides, if you had no solved sides, determine where everything is. If your sides are like this, and you have a blue side here and maybe a red side over here, that means you'd have an orange side here and a green side here. What you're going to do is you're going to go counterclockwise at least once. So counterclockwise is F2 is the one I just did. If your thing looks like this, or you can tell that you're going to need to go counterclockwise if you have 4, or clockwise if you have 4, it looks like this. F2, R, U prime, R, U. So, sorry, I messed that up. F2, U, L prime, R prime, L, F2, R, L prime, R, U, F2. And then it's solved. So over here, this one is way easier because there's only a couple of steps that you need to remember. Here's how to solve this one. So you're gonna notice this colored sides of each white piece. You're gonna figure out a corresponding piece and try to connect it with the white piece. Obviously this doesn't connect because this and this are touching, but this and this are not touching. So what I'm gonna do is bring this over here and go R, U, 2, R prime. Bring it back over here and go R, U, R prime. And there we go. That's fixed. So now we need to install the blue piece. So put it right here and go L prime, U, R prime. And then the last one we gotta bring down. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go right trigger. And then the bottom layer is solved. Put this corner right here. If you have two sides there, two sides up top, put this right here and perform R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. You want to eventually get one side up here, or one corner, excuse me. So right here I didn't do that, so I'm going to put another yellow piece in this corner. It doesn't matter which side it's at. And then you're going to do that again. I did reach that goal, and so I'm going to put that in this corner again, just like that. And I'm going to perform it again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. There's a good chance that you won't actually solve it right here, this side. So you'll just do it again. You just align this one right here, and then go R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. You'll notice that I can solve one side right here. That is the red side. If you can't solve any sides, just do this twice. But if you can solve a side, put that side in your left hand. And then perform L prime, U, R, U prime, L, U, R prime, R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. And then that's solved. If you, like I said, you're going to have to do that twice. Make sure the solved side isn't, if you have to do that twice, make sure the solved side is put in your left hand the second time. Alright, now for the triangle, which is hardest for me, but it's still really, really incredibly easy. Alright, this one is slightly harder because there's less like that you have to do, and the algorithms are different. There's similar algorithms for this, but nothing is the same. So that scramble's good enough. You're going to choose any side you want. Does not actually matter. And what you're going to do first is try to solve that one side. So right here, I can't go like this, and I can't go like this and solve this. So instead, I'm just going to go like this twice, or one time the other direction, and then this will be aligned. Obviously, this is not where it's supposed to be. So what we're going to do is just take it right out, and then we're going to move that over to the red side, and then put it back in. And then we're going to place this right here. You should have two left that aren't solved. If you don't, if you will have one left. Just figure out where it goes, and then like right here, this one obviously wants to be right here, so I'm gonna go up, over, and back down, and then I'm gonna fix this final one. Now the bottom layer is solved. I'm gonna fix this, and then I'm gonna put this in its place. For me, there's one more step, but you will most likely not run into this scenario. What you're going to do, if you have these right here and then another one that's like bad right here, perform R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime. And then, actually, that's how I get to there. So either you choose right or left, it doesn't matter. Perform R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime. Obviously, if you choose the wrong side, you're going to have to do it a couple times. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime. And there, once you've done it a couple of times, you're brought to this. This is by far the easiest step. You just go R prime, L, R, L prime, U, L prime, U prime, L, and then it's solved. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.